Friends, today I'm going to solve website authoring part from the past paper. So I already have downloaded the source files and they are in a zip format. So first of all, I'm just going to extract these files. So once you're done extracting your files, you're going to get this folder. So by the way, I'm going to put a link in the description from where you can download these source files. Before downloading these source files, you can, in the description I have put a link to video tutorial where I have demonstrated how to install a front page. So also you can get a link under the description for the downloading of front page. So you can download the front page because you need front page to solve this website authoring task. So let us start. So let us open my folder here. So if I just open my folder, you're going to get these files: question paper, marking scheme, and source files. So I'm just going to open my question paper, and on my source files on right side, and I can align both of the files right and left by using Windows left and right key. I have chosen this paper May June 2016, and it is paper 3, and I'm going to do website authoring part from this paper. So this is variant 2. So you need source files. The source files are already I have downloaded with me. You can download from the link that is provided in the description. Now you have to scroll down and go to website authoring part. That is task 3 web page. So I'm going to do this task. So let us start. So you can just follow my lead, download the source file, install the front page, follow my lead, follow along. It's not going to be that difficult for you to complete this task. So first thing first, they're asking us to create a new folder called 1632 HTML. So I'm just going to copy this name for my ease. So I'm going to create my folder in my work area. So this source file is your work area. So I'm just going to make a new folder and I'm going to paste the name here. So I'm done with making a new folder. Now they're asking us to locate all of these files. You can see that all of these are JPG files. So we have these JPG files. So keep on clicking Control and select all of these, and you can move it into your folder as per instructions, because they said that locate following files and place them in 1632 HTML folder that you created. So I'm just going to highlight these because we are done with this. Now they're asking that create a web page called this one, 1632ges.html. For that reason, you have to open a front page. So I already have installed front page. So if you want to install front page, you can just follow along. You can see for that video tutorial, that link is in the description, how to install front page. So this is the interface of your front page. So now they're asking that you have to create a web page, this one. So you can see right now we are in design view. If I just zoom a bit, you can see. So we are in design view, there is split view, there is a code view and preview. So if I just go to the code view, you will see that here our code goes. We are going to do work in our design view because it's more easier for us to do. So open your design view. I am going to zoom out, and here you here you go. So first thing first, we have to create this web page. And creating web page, you are going to store this web page in the folder that you created in the first step. Fine, we are going to place this file in this folder. So for that reason, click on file, you have to save as, and my file is on desktop. So I'm just going to open my source files folder, and here you can see 163 to HTML. Here you can see that by default it is written as index.html. So I have to replace with my own file name, that is given in the paper. So the file name is 1632ges.htm. Don't forget to put extension there, otherwise it's not going to work. You can put HTML or HTML. So HTML is hypertext markup language. So we are doing that. So just save your file. And if I just show you my source file folder, you can see that I have this HTML file here in my source file folder that I have created. So now next step, let us see. They're asking us to create a table. So you have this table, and you can see that uh, the thing that they have asked us to put dimensions in pixels. Most of students make this mistake. They put these dimensions in percentage, then it does not work. Fine. So always remember, this is very important point. You have to set dimensions in pixels. So you can see that, check for how many rows and how many columns. So four horizontal columns and four vertical columns and four horizontal rows are there. So for that reason, you have to go to table, and there is option of insert table, and you have to put number of rows and columns. So here, number of rows, number of columns, 4. And you can see there specify width. This is written as 100% by default, but we have to change it into pixel. So just click on pixel and see what is width of for this table. So width is 736. So just specify width 736. And remember, while you're creating table, don't specify the height. We are going to specify height for individual cells. Right now, only specify two things: make rows and make columns, and only change that into pixel, from percent to pixel, and only put width, that is 736, that we have seen from here. So just click OK. You will get this type of table here. Now let us do the further steps. So you see that first row has been merged. Select first row and merge cells. Select last row and merge cells. So just like Word, if I just show you the code, you can see, if I just show you the split code, a split view, you will see that our table has been created in this code here. Our first TD is here. These are all cells. So you can see that on the back end, when you edit the table, there is a coding. Fine. So you can get code from here. So although writing code from the scratch is kind of a difficult task, so front page is kind of a good tool to attempt your exam paper. It's going to satisfy the purpose. Although this is not a tool, recommended tool to make professional websites, because it's a very old tool. There is no online help available for this. So that is the thing. But this tool is a good grade to attempt your Cambridge exam. So that's why I'm using, and my students prefer to use this tool. So next thing, mm, yes, we are done with this. Now you have to set the dimensions for individual cells. So first go to this cell, right click and go to the cell properties, specify width and height. In this case, width is 736 pixel and height is 172 pixel. So just apply and OK. Now you can see that these cells have the same dimensions. So there is no problem in selecting all of them. Select all of them, right click cell properties, specify width and height. In this case, 184 is width and 140 is height. So apply it and OK. Last cell we are left, that is J cell, and then I have to go to cell properties again and specify height and width. In this case, when 736 is width and height is 140 pixel. Apply and OK. So we are done up to this point, and I'm just going to highlight this here. Now they are asking that table borders and letters shown in the table must not appear in your final web page. So that these, you can say, border and grid lines, we have to get rid of those, but we are going to do that in CSS. Now, next thing is that place in cell A image 1632 logo.jpg. So I have to locate this file here in my source files. So you can see that this is the file that I need. So it's very simple. Just you can drag it and put it in the cell that is required cell, and that cell was this one, A cell. Fine. No worries. This image is high quality, and it has high resolution. So we have to change that. We have to resize this image according to their instructions. So they are asking that you have to resize width of this image to 730 pixels. So right click on the image. This time don't go for the cell properties, you're dealing with the picture. So go for the picture properties, and then you can say width is, see, you can see that width is 3000 pixels. So change it into 730 pixels, 730. And you don't need to change a height. Why? Because aspect ratio is maintained, and they already said that you have to maintain the aspect ratio. So it's going to be relative, and you don't need to change height. So just click OK, and you will see that your image has now shortened. So I'm just going to highlight this as well, because I am done with this part as well. Now, using the most appropriate image from the 1632 image 1.jpg to 1632 image 8.jpg, place in cell. So these are the cells B, this is B, C, D, E. So they are saying that the image of an elephant in the river. So image of elephant in the river, I'm just going to open my, yeah, you can see that this is the image of elephant in the river. Elephant ride is there, and then see stream in jungle, image of garden, stream in jungle. You can see this is the image. You can open the image and you can verify that. Okay, this one, the image of stream, and then last image is image of garden. So this is the image of garden. I'm just going to place it here. So we did that. Now next step is that we are done with this step. So I'm just going to highlight this. Now step 21, make sure the appropriate text is displayed for each image if it's not available. So once you're going to open this file in your browser, if the image is not available, so it should display some alternate text. So in this case, I'm just going to right click on this and go to the picture properties, and then go to the journal. Fine. And then you can write alternate text for this image. So alternate text for this image is going to be, I can write, I can just copy these text. So okay, I'm just going to copy this here as a text. So elephant in the river is kind of a reasonable name. So just click OK. And let me show you the code where the alternate text has been included. I'm just going to click on this, go to the split view. And if I just zoom a bit, you will see. So this is the alternate text that you have included in your code. Fine. So you have to repeat this step for other images as well. So I'm going to revert back to my design view. So let us do for other images as well. So this image is for elephant ride. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to now quickly do that. Picture properties, journal, or text. I have alternate text for this one. Again, go to picture properties. I'm just going to copy stream in the jungle. So journal, text. You're going to repeat this step for garden as well. So I'm just going to copy this text here, and picture properties, journal, and put it here, garden. So these are the alternate text that you added. So make sure that appropriate text is displayed. We are done with this. I'm just going to highlight this. Now step 22, they are asking that in F cell, this is the F cell, G cell, H cell, and I cell. Fine. So you can see here, this is F, G, H, I. So now I'm going to put this text. So guys, if you have this PDF document, don't copy paste from there. You have to write it by yourself. So I'm just going to write elephant bath time, and then I have to write elephant rides, and then I have to write trek up a jungle gardens, jungle stream, sorry, stream. Then I have to write chill out in our tranquil gardens. Okay, we are done with this. So I just have to highlight this because we have added these texts. Now you have to set these to H1 heading. So I'm just going to select all of these, and this is normal selected. You have to select H1. Okay, so this is done. If I just can check, verify that all of these are H1. Yeah, so if I just click here, you see these are H1 here. So now what you are going to do, we are going to do the next step now. I'm done with this, so I'm just going to highlight placed in cell J, text updated by. So I'm just going to place a text here, updated by, and then I have to add according to their instructions your name. So I'm just going to add my name, and then comma center number, and then candidate number. So in this case, candidate number, I'm just going to write some assumed values. So you have to select this text and put it as H2. So I'm just going to make it H2. So that is it. We are done with that. Uh, up step 23, we did that. Now step 24, center align the table in the browser. So here it is our table. So if I just click here, you can see that up there. If I just zoom a bit, you will see these tags are there visible. So I have to click on table, and then I have to go for tag properties. So once I go to the tag properties, you will see there the option of alignment. So I have to change alignment it into center. So your table should be aligned center. So apply, and here you go. So I'm just going to zoom out. You can see that now my table has been aligned into center. So I'm just going to save this web page. So simple, just control S, sorry, here, control S, and your table has been saved. Now they are asking us to create a new cascading style, that is your CSS. We are done with the HTML, but now we are going to set up the presentation of our website. For that reason, we are going to add a new style sheet. So for that reason, go to the file, new, and you have to see for more page templates. So once I'm just going to repeat this step. So file, open, sorry, file, new, and here is the options, more page templates. If I just zoom a bit, you can see more page templates. Once you do that, you will see that style sheet is here, and click on normal style sheet. Fine. So just click OK. So now you have added your style sheet here. So you can see that. So next step, what you're going to do is that create a cascading style sheet. All color codes must be hexadecimal codes. Remember that. Make sure your style sheet contains no HTML. So it means that we have to create a external CSS. So that's why I have created external CSS. Now the specification of style sheets are this. So we have to do coding related to this. So they are saying that background color for web page is black. So for that reason, uh, I'm going to uh, yeah, just click on format, click on style, and background color means they are asking for the body color. Fine. So just click on body and click on modify, and then go to for borders, and then go for shading. You can see there is a background color. So just select the background color, more colors, and select black color, and you can see that this this is hexadecimal code. So first two pairs is the red color, second two are green color, and third pair is for blue color. So this pattern is RGB colors. Fine. And they ask us that you know your code must be hexadecimal colors. So I'm done with this black color for the body. I have to choose this. Okay, so in this case hexadecimal, just click OK, click OK, click OK, click OK. So we are done with body, that is black color. So next step, H1 and H2 font style. So here you can see they're saying that you have to go with the Helvetica if it's available. If it's not available, then go for Arial. If it's not available, then go for default sans serif font. So for that reason, I can make my user defined style. So for that reason, click on format, go to the style, and you can see that here if I just go for HTML tags, you cannot find H1 and H2 together. So both have the same kind of a definition. So you have to go for user defined styles and click on modify new, and make new style H1 and H2 together. Then modify, and go to the format option and click on font. So here you have to write Helvetica. So I'm just going to copy this here. I'm going to paste it here, and then comma, then Arial. So I'm going to put Arial here. And if these fonts are not available, then by default, any sans serif font is going to be chosen. Remember, whenever you're writing these fonts here, so Helvetica is one word, Arial is one word, you don't need to put in double quotes. So if there is a font they're asking Times New Roman, so it is composed of more than one word. So such type of fonts you are going to put in double quotes. So that is it for H1 and H2 fonts. So click OK, click OK, click OK. So you're done with this H1 and H2. So now I'm going to do the next style. They are saying H1 and H2 separate, fine, because they have different text color. Although they have same type of font style, but text color is different. So for that reason, I'm going to go for style again. This time we don't need a user define. We have HTML tag here, H1, and click on modify. And in this case, they are asking the text color should be white. So I'm just going to click on font, and you can see colors. So more colors, select white. So all of the components are FF. So it means that it white color has been selected, and code is in hexadecimal. So 30 pixel high, you can write 30 px here. And alignment, as you see, uh, alignment is something paragraph related. So I'm going to do from the paragraph alignment, and alignment is centered, fine. And so you can see italic, it has something to do with the font. So I have to go to the font, and you can see here italic option, font style. So just click OK. And you can see, if I just zoom a bit, you will see all of your settings are here. You can verify from here and then click OK. So that would be it. So you're done with H1. Same goes with H2. Now it's very easy for you to do. So go to the style and see for HTML tag H2, and then click on modify. So same steps you have to do, font color, but here you can see that red RGB components are different. Fine. So in this case, I'm going to click on font and then more colors. Click any color here, so you get a hexadecimal code. So here, start with red component because first pair is for red. So they are saying red is FF. So I'm just going to change it into FF. Then G, this is RGB. So G means green. Let's see for what is green component given. So FF is already selected. And then B, last component is blue. So blue component is going to be 00. So this is the technical thing that you need to understand. So the color is kind of a yellow. Uh, then we have 20 pixel high. So I'm just going to write 20 px for this one. And alignment is right because it has to do something with paragraphs. So I just have to go for the paragraph, and alignment I have to put it alignment right. So just click OK, click OK, click OK. Now, next step is that table, no visible grid lines or borders. This thing you need to understand, fine? So what is happening? They are asking that no inside grid lines and no borders. So table is basically representing, you can say, outside border, and TD is representing inner grid lines. For that reason, you can write code by yourself. So I can write table comma TD. So the border for that is 0. So it is going to make border invisible. So I'm just going to, in the output, border and grid line are going to be invisible. So if I just zoom a bit, you can take a look of this code. So table is outside border, TD is inner grid lines, and border I have set it as 0. So verify if there is any mistake, you can just fix that. So we are done with this style sheet part. So I'm just going to highlight this. Now save this style sheet in your 163, the folder that we created earlier. They are saying that save this style sheet there. So I'm just going to click on File, Save As, and I have to verify that either I am in the same folder. Yes. So here, so you have to rename it with STYL dot CSS. Never forget to put extension. So CSS means cascading style sheet. So I'm just going to save it. Now they're asking followed by your candidate number. So I made a mistake. So save as candidate number. So I'm just going to put candidate number here 4. So don't forget to do that. Pay attention to the detail. So we are done with that. Followed by candidate number. For example, if candidate number is 99, then you will call file style.css. Okay, so we are done with this step. I'm just going to highlight this as well. Now take a screenshot showing content of, I'm not sure if they have asked us to put our candidate number here in this, but I think they did not ask us to do. But anyway, so evidence 1, take a screenshot showing the content of your style sheet. So place this in your evidence document. Make sure the file name is clearly visible. So they are asking this file name should be clearly visible. That's why you added a candidate number. So you have to take a screenshot I'm going to take it again. So here, just take the screenshot of this, and you have to put in your evidence document. In this case, my evidence document is here. So just locate your evidence one. Okay, so I'm just going to place screenshots of evidence one here. Yeah, so here I'm just going to place a screenshot evidence. Question 25, it was fine. So I have pasted there. Then attach the style sheet saved in step web page and saved in step 24. Save the web page. So I'm going to attach the style sheet. So always go with HTML, click on HTML and then attach it with the style. So how you're going to do, click on format, there's option of style sheet link, click add, and then navigate yourself to that particular style sheet that you have saved. In this case, you can see that there are two style sheets. By mistake, I have saved the first one. You just can delete this one because you are not required, but this one is okay. So this one style sheet, I can link it. Just click OK, and you will see your um, output look like this. Fine. So here is that one. Attach the style sheet 25 and save the web page. Display the web page in your browser. Take a screenshot of web page in the browser and place this in evidence document. So evidence 2, for evidence 2, I'm just going to save this web page, and now I'm going to open this web page in my this one a browser, and you can see, and now you can take a screenshot of this and put some section of browser so that examiner should know that you have opened this file in your browser. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in my evidence document that is already open. So step 26, place a screenshot evidence here. So I'm just going to put a screenshot evidence here. Then take a copy of HTML source and place this in evidence document. So here is the third evidence down there. So you cannot take a screenshot of HTML source code. So from here, you can see this is my HTML and then this is my HTML code. So they are asking us to paste this HTML code. I cannot take a screenshot, and even they did not ask me to take a screenshot. They are asking us to copy. So I'm just going to copy this, Control A to select entire thing, Control C, and I'm putting in my evidence document like this. So you can see that I'm done with this step. So later stage, you have to save your evidence document, save as in the same source file folder. But remember, you have to change the evidence document according to your instructions. They might be asking us to put a candidate number at the end or something like that, but always change RTF into Word document. Right now I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to save it as it is. So this is your evidence document. For this I have taken three evidences. One was screenshot of my CSS, second was screenshot of my browser, in which you can see my browser is also visible, and then I have taken all of my HTML content and I have pasted it here. Remember, I did not paste it as what you can say uh, as a screenshot. Fine, so save it. So that is it for this video. Hopefully this video is going to be useful for you. Just uh, download the source files, install the front page, follow along, follow the lead, and then you are ready to go. That's it for today. Thank you. I will see you in the next video.